The Hemp House. Locations to serve you or online at hemphousechat.com.
If you want proof that this year is flying by, at least as far as I am concerned, Kristen Davis, Roger Pickett are back on the show, and we're talking Labor Day sale at Murmaid Mattress. How can we already be at Labor Day?
I know. It's now a month long. It's no longer just the weekend.
Right.
So you can come for almost a month and get all the deals.
Well, actually, I passed your store on the way to work the other day because you've got the Red Bank store that I passed, and I was trying to keep my eye on the road but still look to the left and take a look in the mattresses in the windows. But I was thinking about that very thing because I knew you were going to be coming my way. But y'all have made a concerted effort to make sure that you get the sales to people as long as you possibly can.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why they started, I think, this past Monday, and they're going through middle of September, and everything on the store is on sale. So if you come in, we can make a great deal for you.
I have learned in talking to you over the years that all I have to do is begin by talking about the quality behind your mattresses, and then I can sit back and let you go.
He's the one to talk to for that.
Well, because it's very intentional. What you put inside those mattresses, you know, is going home to people's houses, and you want it to be the best you can bring.
Well, in the old days, I used to be the one out in the field doing the service calls and stuff like that for issues that we had. So over the years of seeing what causes what, you know, I was able to get the better materials. We do use higher density materials than most name brands do and stuff, but that's on purpose. And it does cost us a little bit more, but since we sell direct to the consumer, then we can really still save them and get them a better product.
I think it's important to be thinking about the why of what you do. So for y'all, family is everything, so much so, Kristen, that even the mattresses are named for the grandchildren, right?
Yep. So it's all started with me and my sister. We had a Kristen Comfort, a Lindsay line. Kristen Comfort is no longer a mattress.
Still have Lindsay line.
We won't talk about that. No, just kidding. But Lindsay line is still there. And now, you know, with the grandkids. So we have the Mave, which is our latex line, and it's a great product. And right now, with the Mave specifically, you can get a free adjustable base with that. So no upgrade,
and
just
the
a free
adjustable
adjustable
bases
base.
are called the Hayes, the Mason, and the Hudson.
Which are also the grandchildren. So my kids are Hayes and Hudson, and then my sisters are Mason and Mave.
So I think that really is important, though, because it's on your mind, because you know that your products are going into other people's homes with their children and grandchildren who they love. So you want to bring that. Do talk a little bit, though, about the savings. I'm sure each product has a different dollar attachment to it in terms of what you're saving.
Yeah, so right now, Mave and Skechers. So we've talked about Skechers last time we were on here. We do make that, but it is the Skechers name brand.
It's a
that
national
you get.
line,
national
but
line.
we make it locally for this region of the country.
Okay.
So those are made in-house. Both of those, or you can save up to $500, or you can choose to get an adjustable base with that, which is a great deal. And then we have anywhere from 10% off of all of our products. We have free adjustable base upgrades. So if you buy the set, you can get the adjustable base. So right now we're really trying to make an importance on that adjustable base, which is health-wise is really important for the blood flow, for anything like that. And I know Dad can speak to that more, but it's really important. And a lot of times people think that it's for older people or anything like that, but we sleep on adjustable base and we love it and we use it.
We do too. And it's been really nice because sometimes you just lie flat and you're fine, but then you have a cramp in your leg or your back hurts and you have it right there within your power.
Raise your feet a little bit and the pressure goes off your back, and it's a good back saver.
I want to go back to the Skechers part of it for a minute because you so casually, you know, went through that. But for people hearing that these are mattresses we've always known made here for us to enjoy, but to think that you're in this partnership now nationally with Skechers, and my memory is they came to you.
If you ride by our stores, we have a Skechers banner out there introducing the Skechers mattress line and all that stuff. We've actually had people stop in, look at, now where's your shoes at?
Oh, really?
Even though you can you still get a free pair of shoes?
Yeah, not at the moment, but we do some sales where you can buy a Skechers mattress, get a $100 gift card, and then you get a free pair of shoes.
I mean, probably you have a lot of repeat customers in the sense of they come and buy mattresses from you, and then maybe their kids grow up and the kids come and get mattresses from you. But because your mattresses are so long lasting, they don't have to come too often.
Right.
But do they ever come back to you and say, I have to tell you thanks because my back was killing me and now I sleep through the night, or
And
whatever?
those are the best stories to hear. Actually, we had one of our sales managers call and he said that, or our store managers, and he said that the first time, and since he's been here, and he's been with us for 10 plus years, that the 4th generation of this one family came and bought. So usually he's heard of 3 generations, but this was the first time that a 4th generation family member had come. And so for us, that is awesome to hear, but we want to take care of our community, and sleep is super important. And so that's what we want to do.
We have a big dealer up in Sevierville, Ogles Furniture up there, that's been buying from us for the last 10 or 15 years. Well, the way they got hooked up with us is the manager of the store was from Collegedale. And he remembers his parents taking him to Murmaid Mattress on Lee Highway, and they bought him his first bed at the Lee Highway store there. So he's always known of us. So when they got rid of another brand, they called and said, "Do you wholesale mattresses?" And I said, "Well, we can." So they've been with us ever since.
It's something else I'll point out to you before I let y'all get back to the stores, but we were at your Lee Highway location not too long ago to go there and talk to you. And there was 1 or 2 maybe customers in the store. And a lot of places might ask those customers, "Hey, can you kind of wait a minute and let us do this interview?" They didn't. Those customers were the most important thing to y'all. And I watched, and we were happy to wait as your sales rep walked them through everything, answered every question, because it's so important, so you don't hurry people through.
No, actually, we're like, if you want to come do the interview, you can do it for us. That's really what we want.
No, but I did want to point that out, because I think that speaks very highly of where your priorities are, and that's worth pointing out to people.
Thank you.
So the sale's going on now, goes what, through Labor Day weekend?
Through Labor Day weekend, I think through the 9th. One of them ends TSI, so that's Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster in the 9th. The other one's in maybe the 15th, Skechers and all of our Mermaid products.
And this is the time of the year when they do give us heavy discounts that we can pass along to the consumer. So Tempur-Pedic's on sale, Stearns & Foster's on sale, really the whole line.
Everything that we have is on sale.
When you deliver, can you take away an old mattress?
We do that as well.
Okay.
There is a cost, there's a haul away fee
It's
that
free
we...
delivery, but if you need us to haul it away, we can, because it is becoming very expensive. We almost got into a crisis a couple of weeks ago because our mattress recycler in Atlanta is now shifting ownership. They told me at first they were going out of business. Well, that's where we send our used mattresses to, down there, so that they can, and it does cost us money to send them down there. And I thought, oh no, they're going away. What are we going to do with all those? Because the landfill is $50 a piece.
Okay, well, here's what you need to know. The Mermaid location closest to you, there are an awful lot of them, so just go to mermaid.com. And what I want to know next time is, do the grandchildren jump on the bed?
Of course.